What happens when a racist passenger steals a CEO's first-class seat, not knowing she owns the entire airline? The answer will leave you speechless. Gate announcement echoes through the terminal. Now boarding first-class passengers. Keisha approaches the gate, her boarding pass gleaming with premium status. She's dressed professionally but understated, no flashy displays of wealth, just quiet confidence. Behind her designer glasses, her eyes hold the wisdom of someone who's built an empire from nothing. Then it happens. A middle-aged white man in an expensive charcoal suit bulldozes past her, his face twisted with entitled arrogance. His salt and pepper hair is perfectly styled, his watch costs more than most people's cars, and his attitude reeks of old money privilege. "Move along, honey," he sneers, his voice dripping with condescension. "First class isn't for people like you. There's been some mistake." Before Keisha can respond, he yanks her boarding pass from her manicured fingers, waving his own ticket like a weapon. Fellow passengers shift uncomfortably, some pulling out phones, others looking away in embarrassment. Keisha's expression doesn't change. She simply watches him with the patience of someone who's seen this dance before. He has no idea who he's dealing with, she thinks, her lips curving into the faintest smile. Inside the aircraft's luxurious cabin, the man throws himself into seat 1A, the premium seat specifically reserved for airline executives. The flight attendant approaches nervously, tablet in hand. "Excuse me, sir, but I believe there's been a..." "Save it," he interrupts, not even looking up from his phone. She can sit in the back where she belongs. Some people need to learn their place. The flight attendant's face flushes with mortification, but she steps back. Other passengers whisper among themselves, the tension in the cabin thick enough to cut. Keisha boards quietly, taking in the scene. She doesn't cause a fuss, doesn't raise her voice. Instead, she pulls out her phone and makes a call that will change everything. "This is Keisha," she speaks softly into the device. "Initiate executive protocol. Flight 297. Immediate action required." The flight attendant's eyes widen. She recognizes that voice, it's the same one from the company-wide announcements. Within moments, the aircraft shudders to a halt. The engines wind down. Confused murmurs ripple through the cabin. The captain's voice crackles over the intercom. "Ladies and gentlemen, due to an urgent security matter, this flight has been temporarily suspended. Certain passengers will need to be removed immediately." 2 airport security officers board the plane, their faces stone serious. They stride directly to seat 1A. "Sir, you need to come with us," the lead officer announces. "You're in violation of executive travel protocols and have engaged in discriminatory behavior against our airline's owner." The man's face drains of color. "Owner? What are you talking about? I'm first class. I paid for this seat." "Sir," the officer continues, his voice carrying the weight of authority, "you've just harassed and attempted to displace the CEO and majority shareholder of this airline. You're now permanently banned from all our partner carriers." Gasps echo through the cabin. Passengers turn to stare at Keisha, who rises gracefully from her temporary seat, boarding pass in hand, that same serene smile playing on her lips. The man stumbles as he's escorted off the plane, his expensive suit suddenly looking like a costume. "This can't be happening. Do you know who I am?" "Yeah," Keisha finally speaks, her voice carrying the quiet power of someone who's earned every word. "You're someone who judges people by their appearance instead of their achievements. And now you're someone who's walking." Airport terminal buzzes with activity. News crews have gathered, cameras rolling as the disgraced passenger is led away in handcuffs, not for theft, but for his discriminatory actions that violated federal aviation regulations. A reporter thrusts a microphone toward him. "Sir, how does it feel to be banned from every major airline after harassing a CEO?" His stammered response is drowned out by the crowd's murmurs of approval. Meanwhile, in the airline's private executive lounge, Keisha is surrounded by young entrepreneurs, many of them people of color who see her as a beacon of what's possible. "You didn't just teach him a lesson," a young black woman says, her eyes shining with admiration. "You taught all of us that we belong in these spaces too." Keisha's smile is warm but firm. "We don't just fight individual battles. We change the entire game. We don't just demand respect, we own the very ground where respect is given." As the sun sets through the airport's massive windows, planes taxi across the tarmac, planes that bear Keisha's company logo. She built this empire not through inheritance or luck, but through relentless determination and refusing to accept no as a final answer. Her voice carries a final, powerful message: never judge someone by their appearance or make assumptions about their place in the world. The person you disrespect today might own the very ground you're standing on tomorrow. The screen fades to black with white text: respect has no color. Power recognizes no prejudice. Hey incredible viewers! Drop a comment below and let us know where you're watching from around the world. Your stories and support fuel our mission to share these powerful tales of justice and triumph. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're building a community that believes in standing up to prejudice and celebrating the underdogs who rise to the top. Every subscription helps us reach more people who need to hear these stories of hope and empowerment. What did you think of Keisha's response? Was justice served? Share your thoughts below.